Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Fishy or Not Fishy, a video series in which we overwatch the suspect and figure out if he's cheating or not. Our current suspect is pushing along, he's got himself an op. There's a couple of enemies on A side, there's actually one long one on the side. He doesn't connect with that guy. Released onto the smoke, he's looking forward. He should have seen the tip of the CT's gun there, so he knows there's an enemy behind the box. Gets flash, pulls back, he's looking forward, takes him out. Nothing fishy there. Enemy behind him turns around, scopes it. A bit of a pre-fire, if anything, too early. But other than that, there's not much I would say, and he actually goes down. So the only thing I noticed was that pre-fire with the op, so we'll keep in mind to see if he does something like that. That's a pretty hard shot to get, and he got it right on point. I know that shot is not impossible, but considering this is matchmaking, not even the pros who played LAN with 5 ping do that shot. But you know, we're not jumping to any conclusions just yet. We're gonna continue on watching. So he planted the bomb. It's currently 2 versus 1. And he gets this round quite easily. Like I said, the one thing that we're going to keep in mind is his op shots, and he's aiming down. Let's see, maybe he's going to do something fish this round too. So there's a smoke, so it's going to make it harder for him to hit. Okay, so now that he's done that a couple of rounds in a row, it's becoming a bit more evident. So it's kind of looking like he's got wall hack. There's an enemy in front of him walking, and that was a pre-fire if I've ever seen one. He just perfectly zoomed in on that. I think I figured out what's going on. The score is 10-14, so the enemies have 14. This guy has 10, so there's a chance that this guy may be more obvious towards the end of the game because he's trying not to lose. So if anything, we should see more obvious shots because of him, and it's looking long. That was just, I guess, a normal shot. I'm not gonna lie, at this point I'm kind of rooting for the CTs because if they can get one more round they can tie it up. So this guy's gonna come around the corner, he just peeks out. I mean, I guess that's a normal pre-fire spot. And wow, way to follow him, and then a 180 no scope. I mean, that was a lucky shot. I mean, everybody gets that once in their lifetime. But if you see, as soon as this guy actually goes towards elevator, he decides to scope in right there and try to take him out, and he actually does. All right, so he's decided to rotate all the way around and go to bomb side B, and he misses. He misses a shot. I mean, he even scoped in on the guy while he was CT, and again, he's scoping right on the CT right now. He's not really making his case any easier. Now he hears the footsteps, so you know, if anything happens. Oh, the guy's jumping, and man, I really wish that CTs would have won one more round. I usually don't get very invested in Overwatches, but I'm really rooting for the CTs to get one more round at least. All right, so this guy, okay, gets 1 kill, so it's now a 4 versus 4. He's coming around the corner, he peeks, and then takes his op. So at least, why would you slow peek that? Doesn't make sense, but there's, oh, takes him out. So now what's the score? It's 2 versus 2 right now, so maybe they can pull this together. Also, when I say I wish they put this together, I meant the CTs. So this guy, oh, he's about to throw an 8. Oh, he's already red. Oh, he lived. He still has 20 HP. All right. Okay, so that's the 1 versus 1. 40 seconds on the clock. That guy's jumping. Let me see. This guy has not seen him yet, has he? He hasn't. Yeah, the guy hasn't peeked him. So technically, he should not know. Okay, now he should know that there's an enemy there. So let's see. I think he's gonna pre-fire. Yeah, I mean, he just pre-fired that. He didn't even see the guy. So the guy's hiding. Still 21 seconds on the clock. I mean, if he pulls this together, maybe he can actually. No, he's running B. Maybe install time. I don't know if he has enough time. He's running 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, the CT's. This is getting close. 7-6. Oh, dude, please don't have time. Don't have time. I don't think he has time. I don't think he has time. Oh, get a terrorist wanted. Oh my god, I'm so happy because now at least they're not gonna get like a full loss. Well, by the time he made it to long and got flashed, he's the only one alive. So it's a 1 versus 5. Again, he's just really great at those. Maybe the CTs will be able to win. I would be so happy, honestly. If the CTs win this, I'll be very happy and proud of them. I may never know them, and there's probably going to be 1,876,000 people in the chat going like, Nick, I was on the CT team. I remember this game because my name was Mariano, and I remember the game because we didn't lose this because we just won it because we was against the hack. Oh my, they did it! Oh my gosh, I'm ecstatic about that one. So clearly, I didn't see any aim assist. That was just that one time when he 180 scoped, 180 no scoped cat, but that was it. Wow, is it just me or does he feel like the last Overwatch is pretty long? So we hop into the next one. We are on Inferno with the suspect who has 2 kills and 50% headshot rate. Comes around the corner. I don't know if he just turned around or what was that, but sure, he's got himself the kill. It's actually round 3, so this is actually right at the beginning of the game. And he's pushing, he's looking at boiler. He actually just barely misses that guy. There's actually one guy in boiler, so he's pushing right now into apps. And I don't know if it was just me, but it kind of seemed like he stopped and then shot before the guy even came around the corner. But that's just me picking on little details because that's what you're supposed to do in Overwatch. Nonetheless, it's currently 4 versus 1, and the last guy is in alt mid. He just threw a nade into apps, and this guy... Okay, that was a little weird. I mean, the enemy did throw a nade in apps, but this guy came around the corner shooting right there. Could we actually have 2 wallers, one after another? I feel like lately CSGO has been pretty good about that. I don't know. So he's coming mid, he's peeking slowly. One enemy there. I mean, he did push last round there, so I guess that could maybe be explained. Kinda idled all mid for a while, and now he's pushing towards bump side B by the looks of it. He's just running with his knife out, not checking any corners, which I guess is a little interesting. And then there was a guy in front of him. He stops, he just pulled back. And then he does hear the footsteps now, but that was a little weird the way he stopped. Well, nothing super fishy right now. I mean, a few things, but nothing to go like, oh, he's definitely a wall. Let's see. So he does check mid, but this time he actually checked it very slowly. The other times he actually looked there for a while. That's interesting. So now he's rushing and takes out this guy. So he just sort of rushed in, didn't even check the bedroom. He's coming out. He does look in pit. He's, let me see. Okay, so now he stopped. And he's stopped again. He's got his knife out, pulls out his weapon, takes his knife out, pulls out his weapon. It kind of seemed like he pulled out his weapon every time the enemy was about to come around the corner, so that a little bit of for sure. Once again, he's pushing on alt mid. That's all he does here, and he's looking towards apartment. He doesn't check mid this time. The enemy is walking, and he stopped before, and okay, that was a little fishy. The only reason I say it's a little fishy is when there's no enemies, he runs around with his knife and doesn't check corners, and when there's an enemy, he does this kind of peek where he's already looking towards the enemy and ends up winning the fight. So the other thing that I noticed that he does is he actually looks through the walls a lot, kind of where the enemies are. See, like right now, he just had 3 of them. And then once again, he's gonna turn, he sees another 3, and now he decides to play all careful. So that is a little fishy, if I may say so. And right now he's not pushing, he's just waiting, pulls back, and pre-fires this. I mean, honestly, this has to be obvious. I feel like he's trying to hide it, especially the round starts, he does really well, and then he kind of plays dumb when they kind of have the round in the back. So currently it's 3 versus 1, there's the last guy. Just see, this is the same guy that just pulled out a few rounds ago. So, ooh, the Overwatch is done. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this guy is walling it, in my honest opinion. Hello, Tavares, and welcome to another episode of America's Next Top Model. Wait, that's not right. Tyra Banks is not in this. So we have a current suspect who is buddy hopping without really strafing right to left, and he's just perfect buddy hops. Alrighty here, so.